Alrighty, everybody. Well, this is Good Friday, and you can see there's lots of tags in the tower. And so we're going to go over some of what the tags are. On the top ring, we have dill. We have okra, which I just put in today. And that seed you put in. Okay, so most everything in this tower and that I've already started so far, all those seeds only have to be, you sow the seeds or put the seeds in the soil 1/4 of an inch deep. So what you do is basically, especially for like carrots are very, very picky. But you put them on the top of the soil. And what I did was I just put them on the top of the soil. And then you can see this here. That's vermiculite. And so what I did was I just put 1/4 of an inch of vermiculite. Okay, we got 2 bumblebees. Go on now. Shoo, shoo. Go the other way. Okay, so I just put 1/4 of an inch of vermiculite on the top of this. And you can see that we have lots of bees and everything around. But we got French marigolds on the close into the tube of the worm compost. We've got the okra. We've got dill. And we've got cosmic purple carrots. And then on the second row, we have beets. And I think we just got, yeah, okay. We got Detroit dark red beets. And then we've also got early bird zinnias. And a gourmet blend of beets. That's the second beets. And then on the next row, so this is the third row, we have onions or scallions. Now we don't have any signs of anything here, so I might have to sow a couple more seeds. But as I go around, and all these empty pockets will be full soon. Oh, down here is the next one. Then on the next one, because I got all the herbs that are still got to go in here. They don't go in until after our last frost. Then we have Italian red scallions down here. And you can see, maybe I have to put you in the sun there. Can you see them? They're growing. Cute little guys. They're coming up. And that's pretty much all I have on that row. The next row down, I have some more zinnias. And I think that's all too. Oh, up the row up above, I do have a spinach in here too. And the very bottom row, let's get down here. We have cauliflower, and that's snowball cauliflower. We've got broccoli. We've got a Thai basil. Can't really see it. There you go. Thai basil. We have I think this one is my jalapeno. Yeah, jalapeno pepper, another broccoli, another jalapeno pepper, and another snowball cauliflower. All right, so we have all of that in this tower. Then in the little tower, Mr. Stacky, we have phlox, which is a flower. We have zinnias, which are also a flower. And we have to shift you around because this guy doesn't twirl so easy. You can see all of these cute little guys here. They're all growing so good. This one here, you can see there's some growing in there. And we got a clover growing in there. And this is all mixed gourmet lettuce. And we'll go over to this guy here. So you can see they're doing really well. The next row down, we have onions, and these are bunching onions. You can see the little guy in there. This guy's not doing too much. This guy's got one way down in there. Can you see him? There he is. And then over here, this guy doesn't seem to be doing much either. Then on the next row down, this is my simpleton lettuce. And he's popping out. There's another little one there. There's another one there. And there's two little ones over there. And the very bottom row, you can see that cute little guy. This is my parsley. So we got a bunch of those. I'm not exactly sure what that guy way back there is. I don't recall putting anything back there, but we'll wait and see what happens. Here's some more cute little parsley. And over here you can see, well, it's going to shade. There it is. Another little guy. So that is the Mr. Stacky. And then when we shift over here, we have the two Dollar Tree towers. And in here we have California poppies. I'm also going to put my nasturtiums up here. We have some more dill on this one down here. They've got French marigolds here. And nothing in this pocket yet. Down below we've got one empty. Then we have our short and sweet carrots. Nothing in this one yet. We have some more short and sweet carrots here. Nothing in this guy down here. And the bottom row, we've got one spinach. And that's it, because I'm going to put some more herbs in there. And then in this second one, because that was that one. The second one, we have some more short and sweet carrots. Those really turned out well last year. Down here we've got some French marigolds. Some more short and sweet carrots. The rest of those are all empty as well, as you can see. And then again, we have one here, that's dill. We have French marigolds up here. We have California poppies. And we have zinnias. And that way, we have all of the flowers to draw the pollinators to them. The dill I put with the carrots because the dill seems to keep off the carrot flies. So that seems to work really well. I also put the dill and the basil and even the bunching onions in with the peppers and the tomatoes because those keep off a lot of your tomato hornworms. And then over here, behind the big Garden Tower Pro, or Project 2, we have 2 pots of habaneros. These are the hot ones. We will have to up pot these, and then we're going to relocate them due to these are an extremely hot one. So you don't want to grow these right next to all your other crops because taint them and make them hot too. Hot and spicy, I guess. And these in here are our cayenne peppers. Yes, everything needs to be watered today. So we got those. Then we'll swizzle over here. And here we have our Italian parsley from last year. Still kicking and doing beautiful. We have our volunteer lettuce, which I'm going to, I'm going to take this and separate it out and put that in a couple different pots. There's 5 of them in there. And the lettuce did really good last year. So we're going to take a little walk outside of the yard and go to the neighbor's yard where we have some other crops growing. And after this video, it's about time to do the shuffle. I have all my bonsais and tropical plants in the house still. So we are going to be shuffling them inside and outside and inside to acclimate them to our temperatures so that they can be outside. Most of them will go in the shade tent, but they'll be able to then be outside for the summer. We try and get everybody outside for the summer and then bring them in the winter. So over here in the neighbor's yard, we have our potatoes in the stand-up box. We have Thai basil and a bushy tomato, which is the glacier tomato. Haven't seen any signs of life in here yet. Our strawberries are still not showing any signs of life either. So I'm not exactly sure if they really did get frozen or not. I'm kind of just waiting to see what happens. But we'll be starting some more strawberries here after April 12th, after our last frost date. In this one, we have some Thai basil. And we put basil in with all of our tomatoes to keep the tomato hornworms off. And this one is our ground cherries. These are the hybrid cherry, the hybrid yellow husk ground cherry tomatoes that I grew last year. And we don't see any signs of life here yet, so we're watching that. But the ground cherries seem to like it when it's extremely hot, so we're just kind of waiting to see, because we haven't got it, our temperatures haven't got that warm yet. In here we have peas, and these are the these are the little Marvel snow peas. And we also have radishes. So, and we do have life. The neighbor's kids came over and came and got me yesterday. I checked them yesterday morning. You can see they're so cute coming up. Checked them yesterday morning and there was no life. The kids came home from school and they checked, and voila, we had life. Okay, and we have 2 pots of those. So these are the same peas and radishes, and you can see there is life down there, and that's about it for now. So that's what we got going on so far. I did check in the potato box. You can see everything has vermiculite on it. It's got about 1/4 of an inch of vermiculite on it. We've had some really moist temperatures recently. You can see there's no life in here yet, but these are our potatoes. They're going to take a little bit to pop up. But yeah, I put vermiculite on the top of everything because we've had so much rain and moisture that the fungus gnats and the little white flies are already out, and they're thick. So we've been covering all the soil. I've been covering all the soil with vermiculite this year because I ran out of mulch from last year. So got to make do with what we got. So we got some vermiculite, and that's what we're using. Although I want to tell you, yesterday I was out here and it looks like, oh, since I cut it down, it is doing better. So yesterday I came out here and was cleaning up the flower bed a little bit, and to my surprise, I cut down the stalks that were rotting. But you can see here, there it is. You can see there's some life growing on there. And these are my banana plants. So there actually is still life in there, which is shocking to me. But they're growing well. Here is our lovely irises, and they are booming beautiful. The rose bush, you can see she has started to put off fresh leaves since I butchered her, and so has this one. So far everything's going really good and has turned out well. The only thing I have left to plant today is going to be our little, they're called little Tom pumpkins, or little Jack pumpkins. That's what they are. So we have little Jack pumpkins that I'm going to try growing as well this year. So I got to get them in some soil before the end of the day. And as we walk back here in the shadow of the neighbor's trailer, I'll show you. I do have the shade tent up. There are the shelves. I got the shelves back in there. And some other stuff. I took 2 days and cleaned out the shed. We do still have pots every freaking where, but it's getting there. So, yeah, in the next couple of days, we're going to start playing the shuffle game. And I'll take all of these pots that obviously have no life in them and are from last year and are not going to produce life. And I'm going to take them off of the shelves and start doing the shuffle for the bonsais and bring the bonsais out here and put them on the shelves so that they get the fresh air and the seasoning, but they do not, I put them in the shade tent so that they don't get parasites. We have a really weird parasite that I'm not exactly sure what it is in the back forest, and it looks like bubbly snot or spit or something. It looks really gross, but I found out that it's some sort of a parasite. So the good thing is we still have the shade tent, and I had to tape up a couple of the holes, but it's still working, so we'll be able to use that for this year, and I'll still be able to get all the bonsais outside so that they can enjoy the summer too, grow big and strong, and then we'll prune them back and start shaping them. So that's what we got for today. We've got a lot of work still to do, but I have gotten quite a bit accomplished. I'm just so happy to be able to see all of my beautiful plants growing. So this afternoon, after I get dinner going and Ben off to work, then I will be coming out here with the dogs, and we will be transplanting some of this lovely volunteer lettuce and getting it going and see what else we can do. Oh yeah, and we got to get the little jack pumpkin seeds planted in some soil. So this is it. I hope you guys got to see the last video that I did about the squirmy wormies. And I'll show you real quick. They're in there. You can't see any worms on the top because they've already, they've already squiggled all the way down into the soil. But they are in the soil. They're in there doing their job. And before too long, then I will go ahead and harvest some worm castings, which is basically worm poo, and then the worm tea, which is the juice in the bottom. And I will dilute the worm tea and be able to fertilize all the other crops that we have and all these towers. And I was just fooling with this. This is my homemade screening. I put in the lid to block the little vent holes. It doesn't block the air from flowing through the vent, but it does block all those nasty little fungus gnats and white flies. So that's what we got so far. I just figured I'd jump on here quick and give you guys an update, and we'll keep you updated as we go. That's about all I got right now. And the silly old bee, he seems to be really coming around a lot. I think he is a carpenter bee, actually. And I think he has burrowed a hole in the back of that peg to my railing. So I'm going to have to figure out what I can do about that, because we can't have him causing all kinds of problems, and we definitely can't have him breeding in the porch railing. That's not a good thing. So we'll have to shoo him another place. Maybe I can put some flowers in the backyard or out in the front yard somewhere to try and draw him that way. So I hope this was interesting for you. You got to see a cool update on how everything is growing so good. That it really is doing well. I'm very, very happy with it. and excited to see how it all turns out. So thank you for watching. If this was helpful for you or you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. And yeah, he's just over here hovering. Goofy little bee. But give me a thumbs up if you want to keep up on the updates and all the other fun stuff that I'm doing. Make sure that you hit that bell and subscribe to my channel, and we will see you again soon. But until then, remember, you are someone, you do matter, I love you, and we'll see you on the next video. Ciao now!